Update on our community improvement plan.
For John, who doesn't know that we do this, we instituted this years ago as part of the beginning part of our budgeting process. And what we have is kind of an ongoing list of things that the council has identified as projects or things that need done. And each year we begin in October talking about adding what to add to this project, and then when we get to budgeting, then we will actually prioritize these projects and try to build them into the budget.
I think these are the list of the projects that...
I was listening to Nancy.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Janelle. I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, that's fine. I was just going to tell you that these are the list of the projects that we put priority behind. Of course, we can add and delete whatever we need to. We have completed a lot.
We're still waiting to hear on a dump truck, aren't we?
Yes, we're still waiting to hear about that.
I'm just going to drop and go when that comes up.
No, the Dustin's not here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was a drop and go thing.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Okay, I'll explain that. We've got our name on the list with the Iowa DOT for a new snow plow dump truck. I can't say that. And the way the DOT works is when they take these trucks out of service that they offer back to the small communities in the state, they work them through the shop and make sure that everything is as good as it can be before they offer them to us. However, because we're names on a list, when they have trucks available, they may call 3 or 4 cities and say, we have one truck. And when it's time to do that, it's first come, first served to go say, yes, we approve of this truck. And we had Dustin and Jerry were our appointees to do that. Council has already approved the expenditure. If we were to get that call. Now it may be yet this fall, it may be next spring early when that call comes. But without Dustin here, we need another volunteer from the council, unless you want to just appoint Jerry to approve that.
I think Jerry could be appointed to do that. He knows what to look for in a dump truck, what he wants.
I think it's an automatic.
As long as it's an automatic.
Yes. That shifty stuff, plows no time.
I hadn't thought about that, but yeah, that would drive me crazy.
So if these are state plows, they're going to be pretty good size then?
No, they're basically the same thing.
Right.
They're,
Same as what you have now?
yeah, they're just single axle.
And yeah, and it'll come with a new snow blade on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So what happens to the old one?
Then we'll have 2 dump trucks to get rid of. We have one now we could get rid of. But yeah, we'll have to figure out a process to find it a new home.
The dump truck.
Yep. Yep. So you'll see in the list of priorities for the next year, I do have that dump truck still listed as a priority. Otherwise, I haven't prioritized anything else.
Do you need a motion to authorize Jerry to make that decision for us?
I think you can do that by general consensus of the council. It's not on the agenda, so I don't think we should motion. As long as nobody has any objection.
See, you still got
It's going to last us about 40 years.
Well, the last one's lasted,
30?
yeah, that's what I was going to say.
And it was it used when you got it?
It was used when I got it.
Well, it was used, I think, when the city bought it originally.
Yeah.
I see you still got the pole replacement by Martin's.
Uh-huh.
Didn't we drop the second piece alongside of it?
Yeah.
And that's still looking okay?
Yeah. So far, the Iowa Utilities people aren't having a fit, so we're good. If we haven't done the project, I haven't taken them off. But we did get the community building inside in the basement taken care of this year.
The countertop fixed.
Countertops are replaced. No, it isn't. They're ignoring both Cleat and I now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, they still haven't been paid though, right?
No.
Right.
Okay.
The outside of this building is, I'm adding to this list for our next budget year, and then we'll spend the winter trying to decide what it is we need to do, want to do. Does anybody else have anything else they want to? I haven't visited with Jerry about any of this, so he and I haven't.
I guess having this on here, has anybody looked really at the street stuff that he's been doing in town?
I just saw the gravel all over and ugh.
Jerry, what's your take
I
on
already
it? Is
said
it
that
gonna
looks
last through
like
winter?
crap.
Yeah, it does.
It will last through
Just-
winter.
That's what everybody's first opinion is until it's
Needs to run over a few
just
times.
run
Yeah.
a little bit and it smooths out.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
told us
that
it
one
wouldn't
up
be
there.
pretty when he first
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
I
I
went
know.
up there and I kind of messed around and I could get down a little ways and I was like, oh, God, I hope it lasts winter.
It'll last good, but as like I said, it just needs to be drove on and.
Pack down.
So why don't you go
So
drive
waste
on
some
it and go
gas.
back and forth so it don't look so crappy?
Oh, sure.
There's a lot of
Somebody's going to be complaining because all Jerry does is drive
His
around
spare
town.
time.
You start at my street,
Smart.
So on this electrical system, do inventory of needs in the rest of town, is this a self-inventory or is this we pay for somebody else to come in and inventory? Down in it's identified as a need, but it's never been taken care of.
Well, we never have really added any real, other than the pole at Martin's, we haven't really added any specific needs. Jerry reviews that and the Iowa Utility Board inspects this every year, and it's just kind of a placeholder, John, to make sure that we talk about it.
Okay, so it's really, every year it's been done.
We talk about it every year, and some years there's little things here and there that get done, but they don't ever actually become a big enough thing that they get on this list. The
Okay.
electric utility is pretty much, if it's broke, we fix it.
Okay.
Except for the big things like burying ball field light lines and that kind of stuff.
And when you were talking about the exterior for this building, you would put that in the needs and then we would decide if it's a priority, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. We had considered a proposal to do some work, you'll remember at our last meeting, but we weren't satisfied with the proposal, and so I think it needs to go back to here and we'll figure it out. It can't wait a long time because it's starting to look kind of shabby, but maybe one of those years where there's other priorities too.
The world's in a budget crisis, so they have to just be shabby for a while.
Well, you know, we manage our money very frugally around here and try to do the best that we can, and we don't face some of the same issues that other places are facing. Anything else? Well, be thinking about it. We'll put it on it'll be on your agenda for next month to drag it out and talk
Yeah,
about
wait,
it again.
there's something
What?
on here you should have to think about, that gazebo.
You mean this one over here?
No, that one over here.
What
Okay.
needs to be done?
Well, it's rotting.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, it's almost 25 years old. It wasn't treated lumber, it's just regular pine wood.
Yeah, it was done in 86, I believe.
Yeah, and some of those, but I seen one of the pillars or whatever it is. I was looking at it and it's starting to dry rot. So it is, so the other ones are gonna be better or what. But you got the Centennial coming up. If you wanna look at it, you're gonna have to do something.
Thank you, Jerry. If you guys get an opportunity to walk over there sometime in the daylight, do that.
Yeah.
My dogs and I stopped there, I would agree with you, it needs a little bit of
Yeah, that
improvement.
makes it. In the bottom part of it, you know, the bottom part of the boards, you can see the rot. Not, I mean,
Yeah.
it's been painted, but you know, where you got water down along there, like I said, if it's not been treated lumber, it only just takes so many years, you know.
So if you replace it, what would you do? Just replace the boards with treated lumber? Or what do you suggest?
I don't know, they're all that fancy.
I know Larry cut a lot of that stuff out himself.
Get a professional to look at it. And give us the options.
Either that or you could do that sleeves.
The what?
sleeves.
Oh, yeah.
The PVC sleeve.
Then you never
Plastic,
have
you
to
don't-
paint.
Right, and you know, that covers up the wood pretty decent too.
That's a good idea.
I mean, if it's just something to look at, I mean, like, look good for the Centennial, which is what a couple of years
PVC.
ago.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
the
people
only
use
problem
it.
is if moisture gets in it, then it cracks.
So you're just buying time.
It's not a structural improvement.
And
And
kids
it's
use
been-
that for like a waiting spot for the bus down there.
This one they used to, but they don't anymore.
Yeah,
because
now
they
it's
pick 'em
house to
up.
house.
House to
Yeah.
house pickup.
Oh,
They used to have concrete pickup.
There's too
but
much
not anymore.
fighting going on at the bus stops.
some things never change.
Yep.